It was Friday when I learned about my mom. I spent the weekend thinking about things, and now it's Monday. That sounds like depression. Having woken up feeling slightly more dull than usual, I absently stare at the ceiling. Another thing depression will make you do. Just stare into the blank and in the void, thinking about life and how shitty things are. After spending several days deep in thought, I have come to a firm answer. Let's go! I get out of bed with conviction. I mean, yeah, eventually after being depressed for long enough, you get that, like, urge to do something and be an actual human being and maybe participate in society. Maybe. Good morning.
どうしたの星名。朝一で職員室に来るなんて。一体何をしたの？
Hey, why does she assume that we've done something? Like we're some kind of delinquent. Let's not jump to conclusions. I haven't done anything at all.
なら何しに？職員室なんて用事がなければ来ないでしょうに。
I mean, that's probably true. Like I told you not to jump to conclusions. I've come here for a perfectly normal reason.
どっちにしろ珍しい。で、その用事って？
You see. That's all he says, and he just leaves later after school. I'm once again taking deep breaths in front of the OC. Ayachi-chan had left the classroom before me, so she should be here, inside the club room. Just as nervous as last time, I'm getting a little antsy now that I'm here. But my resolve holds steadfast. With the sheet obtained from Hisashima-sensei this morning, held firmly in hand, I knock on the door.
はい、開いていますよ。
Clearly not, because it's closed. I open the door upon hearing a reply.
星名くん、今日はどうしたんですか？
I mean, we kind of have, been through a lot in a short amount of time. You were explaining to me about these heart fragments. I'm sure that has something to do with that. I wanted to talk to you about the matter from the other day. Yeah, sure. Let's call it a matter.
ちょっと待ってくださいね。
Ayachi-san moves to the door and checks out the situation outside. Having confirmed that no one is there, she locks the door behind me. Whoa, Ayachi, I don't know you that well, okay? You need to take a step back. At least let me buy you dinner first, you know? I know she locked the door so no one stumbles into our conversation, but still, I'm now alone in a locked room with a pretty girl. My heart is now racing for a different reason than before.
大丈夫です。外には誰もいません。大きな声を出さない限り、誰にも聞かれないと思います。
This isn't helping his idea that this is somewhat sexual. It just mirrors that strangely erotic way to phrase that. See, even he acknowledges it. So, I've given our discussion on Friday some good thought.
そんなに慌てなくてもいいんですよ。どのみち、1日2日でなんとかなる問題じゃありませんから。
I mean, that's absolutely true. She has a good point. And where I'm not rushing myself, I learned some new things about my mom and then spent the weekend carefully thinking over things before arriving at my decision.
それは、心の穴を埋める方法が見つかったということですか？
Not quite. Sorry, I can't guarantee that will be possible.
そうですよね。仕方ないと思います。
However, I want to at least try to fill it. Are we still making sexual jokes here? So for that reason, would you let me join the Occult Club?
え？
Here, I've already filled out an application form. I mean, this was obviously gonna happen.
どうして部活に？入部することが星名くんの心を埋めることにつながるんですか？
I can't really say to be honest, but I've had a thought earlier.
何をですか？
I want to be able to lead a life where I'm able to smile for real. I feel like that's a very protagonist thing to say. While I'm smiling, all their photos is not a kind of smile I can make right now. All my smiles look forced and creepy. Despite all the hardships she faced, Mom always smiled, wholeheartedly, and helped those in need. And unlike me, she did so with only the purest intentions. I'm sure that's what Dad meant when he said that she helped others simply because she had the means to. I mean, I've always thought I'd like to change if I could, but I never bothered putting in an effort into achieving that. Now that I found myself in this situation, I figured this is my chance. If I truly want to change, then this is the time to do it. I can't put it into words well, and I'm getting a little bashful here, but... Anyway, Ayachi-san.
はい。
Is it alright if I help you out in the Occult Club? It's pretty embarrassing to just copy my mom like this, but I don't really know what else to do. Still, I get the feeling that something might change by taking this first step forward. I'm certainly not doing this on a whim.
星名くんの気持ちは分かりました。でも正直に言ってうまくいくばかりじゃありません。失敗してしまうことだってありますよ。
That's fine. I'm not doing this to receive gratitude. I want to do anything I can in order to return your heart fragments to you.
でもですね、私には契約の件もあります。
Alright, that. I'll try my best to give you my support. Though being a guy, there's only so much I can do, and obviously only if you're okay with it.
それじゃあ、これからよろしくお願いします。
Thank you. Today marks the first step taken outside the cage I've built around myself. I didn't know you were built in a cage. Oh, and I really meant it when I said I'll support you. I'll stand watching from the library for you anytime. Hey, yo. Have to slice my belly open. Uh-oh. She's gonna commit Sudoku. Well, relax. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean anything bad by that. Why would you say that? There's no possible realm in which you said that sounded good. Like, that was always gonna be taken weirdly.
気の利かない人は困りますが、だからってそんな変なことまで気を回さなくていいんです。嫌がらせですか?
You have to be considerate with such touchy matters. You could use some better wording too, okay? And that's coming from me. I don't know how to use my words really well, but at least I wouldn't say that. I'm sorry, really. It's been a year and a half since I've entered Himimatsu. Well, past my second summer break, hope has finally sprung within me. I have a feeling this may be the start of something big. I feel like it's gonna be something really lewd. Am I allowed to show this? Am I gonna get in trouble? We're gonna keep it in, and if I can't, maybe I'll get in trouble, who knows? Wow, this is actually animated! What the, is that a dragon? Hell yeah! My favorite girl getting some screen time? I don't even know the other characters though. I can already tell you Toku's my favorite. Toko? Yeah. Wakana's pretty funny too though. Oh, can I show that? Ah, shit, she's got a gun. She's gonna kill Wakana. Ah, shit. That's a panty shot. Yep, absolutely. Oh shit, is that us? We look like the main character from Classroom of the Elite. Okay. Are we in a band? Or is that just for like a... I don't know, the school festival? Someone met her. She's a gamer! She's a gamer! Okay. That was a cool intro. I like that. Did it really tell me anything? Debatable. Okay, I like that intro. I really did. I like that intro. Hopefully I can keep that in. If you guys don't see it in the video, then I had to cut it. It might be one of those things like, hey, you can record everything else, but you post this, we're going to take your video down. Good morning. It's the day after I joined the Occult Club. I arrive at school at the usual time. Ohio.
Ohio.
My classmates are acting the same as always. Good. Doesn't seem like they're jealous of me. I hate that trope so much. Like, oh, the one person in our class who doesn't usually get girls finally gets girls, so we're gonna like put him down, even though in reality what would happen is that all the guys are like, hell yeah, my guy, getting some women. Like, they would all be cheering you on. Like, it's not accurate to guys at all. Looks like the word hasn't gotten out about me joining the Occult Club. I mean, a club with just me and Ayachi-chan, the guys in our class will definitely resent me once word spreads. And that's stupid. If they want to get closer to her, they should have joined the club. But they're probably going to be like, oh, we were too shy. Well, if you're too shy, that's your own problem. All of a sudden, nobody stopped by the classroom yesterday. I asked Ayachi-chan about it, and what?
こんなものですよ。そんなに毎日困ってる人は来ません。学院内だけの話ですから。
Yeah, I feel like that would be crazy if everybody came here.
それに、 相談よりも占いの方が多いこともよくありますしね。
Really? That's what kind of joke are you making? Oh, he's just saying that's what she said. Sorry, my mind immediately goes to the office every time. Seems like the club isn't as busy as I expected. Gosh, you are so tiny, Wakana. You're so freaking short. Morning, Karia. What's up? You seem pretty excited. I don't need my power to tell me that. You're so excited that anyone would notice at a glance. You know, as an adult, I feel that too. Oh, for your part-time job, you're gonna get a guitar, yeah? You know, the only difference between her getting paid and then an actual adult is the actual adult would have to pay all their bills. And the excitement would go away after one day. You'd probably pay your bills, maybe you'll go out to eat or something, and then your paycheck's gone. And when you're, you know, young, you can just spend it on whatever. You can save up for things. You can actually enjoy life. Which is funny, because I also felt probably the most depressed that I ever did around this age, too. So, I don't know. Maybe I just grew up too quickly. Like a kid before a big trip. You'll jinx it if you act this happy. Maybe you won't get your pay, or you'll lose it somehow, or your parents will take it for themselves, or maybe the guitar will break as soon as you get it. Hey, if your parents are asking you for money, tell them to go get a job. And if they have a job, tell them to get a second job. They're here to support you, not the other way around, okay? Things will only end in tears if you keep jinxing like this. Why are you being such a downer, Shuji? Like, shut up. Yeah, sure. That's totally, yeah, they would never try to screw you over. You know, here in America, businesses are your friend, okay? If you work for your employer, you should work for them, like, forever, right? Like, you should stick to and be loyal, because they'll clearly reward you for doing that. There's totally not a culture of, like, hey, you need to move jobs every few years to get a pay raise, because for most jobs, a pay raise is like 50 cents, and they'll give you a pizza party. Yeah, it's definitely a nice place to work here in the US. There's totally a ton of worker protections. You know, you get maternity leave. They'll pay you when you're sick, you know. We have all of that here, and it's wonderful. I absolutely love it. This is a great country. That was a joke, by the way. All of that was a joke. It's a sad state of affairs here. On a lighter note, just make sure you don't lose your money in excitement. Now I understand, I guess too much happiness really can be dangerous now that I think about it. That's the sad thing. You get so happy that one little thing will just ruin all of it. Bad things can happen if you let yourself get carried away. Striking the proper balance is more important than I've been thinking. Alright, I'll hold on to the money for you just in case. Whoa, now, no need to get upset. Oh, shut up. Don't act like you're this goody two shoes, okay? I don't want to hear it from you. Good morning, Ayachi-san, library girl. Ohayo.
なんだか今日はご機嫌ですね、カリアさん。例のギター、今回のお給料でようやく目標金額に達するんだ。そうなんですか。おめでとうございます。それもこれもあやちさんのおかげだから、ありがとね。いえ、本当に大したことはしてませんから。そんなことないよ。あやちさんにバイト先を紹介してもらわなかったら、今も悩んでたかもしれないわけだし。早く週末が来ないかな。
I think that all the time. Every day. Even when it's the weekend, I'm just looking forward to the next weekend. Because, you know, when you're in the weekend and you actually get to enjoy your life, you don't have to deal with all the bullshit of the week. It just goes by so fast. And it just seems like you hardly enjoyed it at all. I mean, you do have fun, but it you know, time flies when you're having fun. And it just goes by so quick. I hate it. Ayachi-san.
はい何ですか？
Karia is pretty excited. You collected any heart fragments from her yet?
いえまだです。おそらく何もないとは思うんですが万が一ということもあります。
So you're not getting heart
も
fragments.
し何かしらの事故が起きたりして思った通りの結果にならなかったら
Oh my gosh, we're both Debbie Downers. Not that I'm like a super big ray of sunshine by any means. I've been just shitting on things this whole episode. I've been such a downer myself, but they're wearing off on me, okay? Yeah, something like that would throw our heart out of
あ
balance.
くまで可能性なので気にしすぎかもしれませんができるだけタイミングも考えないと嬉しい気持ちの時は特にですからお給料をもらった時かギターを買った時が一番いいんじゃないかと。
So it's kind of like harvesting crops. You need to do it at like the peak moment. Interesting. No, it's a bit late to be asking this, but how do you collect these heart fragments anyways? Oh no. Why is she getting all depressed like that? It's getting really dark.
あすみませんでもそれに関してはここではちょっと
What, do you do it in the library? Got it. She's being pretty evasive. I guess it's something that would be extra bad if people overheard. Maybe some sort of magic is involved. It's probably something along those lines considering the weird magical feathers I saw.
二人とも何の話？
Nothing. It'll look suspicious if I talk to Ayachi-san too much.
週末が楽しみだな。
Though I guess Karia only cares about this weekend. Just glad she's happy now.
おーい、修二、
That's my name.
かなえちゃんが呼んでるぞ。
かなえちゃん言うな。ちゃんと先生と呼びなさい。
Kanai can talk to me anytime, okay? She could talk to me after class. She could talk to me in her house. We can do pillow talk, you know, for all I care.
いいじゃないすか、かなえちゃん。可愛いと思いますしね。
And you know what is great about Kanai? Is it's much easier to pronounce.
よくない。こういうのは普段からしっかりしないと他の先生にも怒られるんだよ。
We're just gonna call you Kanai then.
わかりましたよ、かなえ先生。
This is why you're great, Hideki, except for that one moment where you just kind of started simping and breaking down on me. But everything else about you has been good.
おいこら。
冗談ですってば。先生ったらそんなに怒るとシワが。
あ
Uh-oh, scary, Kanai.
いえ、服にシワがね、残っちゃいますよ。おこ先生おこなの？
Why are you provoking her?
煽ったつもりなんてないんだけど。
もういい。次から気をつけなさい。
So what's up, Kanai-sensei?
話があるんだけど。
また呼び出し？結構な頻度で呼び出されてるな。今度は何をした？
Nothing, I don't have a clue what this is about.
別に説教じゃないよ。ただの確認事項。いいからちょっと来なさい。
Need to confirm our love for each other? Okay. I know, y'all been talking about in the Discord, about some visual novels that have actual teacher routes. I need to be playing those. Why am I wasting my time with all the games that apparently have sister routes, okay? I need the teacher routes. I need both, okay?
もう別にここでもいいか。大げさにすることでもなし。
We're just gonna christen our love here in the hallway, okay?
ちょっと星名に確認しておきたいことがある。
Okay. What is it?
実はあやちが入部届を持ってきた。オカルト研究部の新入部員のね。
Yeah. She brought it to you.
オカ研の顧問は私なんだよ。
Oh, really? Then I guess I could have just told you about it when I got the admission form from you.
ということは間違いないわけだ。
No, I want to join the club. Why do you ask? Is that a problem somehow?
そういう意味じゃないんだけど、ちょっと驚いてね。
Wow, this club must be really unpopular. I mean, that makes sense considering it has one member, but... Alright, because I just told you a short while ago I wasn't planning on joining a club, right? Let's just say I had a change of heart. Put it that way. I don't think it'll be too hard to blend in since the OC only has one other club member.
いや、星名の心境の変化も気になったんだけど、それより驚いたのはあやちの方だよ。
Really? Why is that?
どうしてオカ研が今まで部員一人だったと思う？
Because she's always in the library? Maybe because if you know about it? I mean, I only learned about it the other day.
それもある。でもね、 唯一の部員が綾地ねねなんだよ。入部希望者が他にいなかったと思う？
Yeah, because everybody's a wimp and they just have to get mad. Who's messaging me right now? So, I get emails sometimes. Someone is using my email on like their phone account. So it like tells me sometimes like, oh, you know, you paid your bill, congratulations. Or, hey, you didn't pay your bill, because this person doesn't pay their bills sometimes. And it's like, yeah, we've had to disconnect your service because you didn't pay. And then later they'll pay. But it all goes to my email. And I'm like, why? Why do you send this to my email? So they put my email, but they put a random period in there. And it still goes to mine. So it's not technically exactly my email, but I get all the emails about it. And I'm like, I just need to call them about it. Say like, hey, someone's using my email. Can you get this off of my email so I don't keep getting these? It's just dumb. Yeah, you have a point. There must have been girls who wanted to join and get closer to her, and obviously guys too.
入部希望者は今までにもいたんだよ。でも全員綾地が断ってた。それがここに来て急に入部を認めたから驚いててね。もし入部できた理由に心当たりがあれば教えてくれない？
Because she's madly in love with me. I wooed her over. What else can I say? It's not like I can tell her about the whole witch business. I'll just give her a believable cover story. Maybe because I'm such a hot guy. Let's go, Chad Suji. You know, I was just about to say, I'm wondering if Kanai is like secretly evil, and then she makes this face, like before I even had time to say anything. Because I'm just like, shit, like, who's the villain here? Is it gonna be her? Like, she's just one of the few people we see. And she has that cross necklace, which, you know, nothing wrong with being a Christian, whatever. But it just makes me see, like, you know, if we're the witches, she's gonna be, like, something to counter that. Yikes, that laugh. How could you laugh at your own student like that?
じゃあ言うなよ。こんなの我慢できるか。草生えるわ。トゲラ。
What is this? And this is the translation. Can someone, if someone like knows the original translation, is this just like totally memey? Like, is Yuzusoft known for making memes in their translations? Like, there's no way this is what they said in Japanese. No way. That's so old. No wonder you're still single.
あ、なんか言ったか、小僧。
No, absolutely nothing.
で、心当たりは？
I don't know why I said that as if he was a robot. Sometimes it just comes out, and I don't even control what I say. You know, it just happens. Any ideas? Well, it's not like we're close or anything. He's about to get kicked out of the club for not having enough members. Maybe it's because of that.
それに関しては以前から分かっていたはずなんだけど。まあいいか。変化といってもいい方向だから。
She's got to keep me close in case I spill the beans about her flicking the bean in the library.
綾地も君もちょっと心配だったんだよ。他の学生とは距離を置くくせに孤立もしてないからね。
While trying to please everyone, that's actually false. She just tries to please herself. I saw it. I was there. I witnessed it. I'm scarred for life. I have to go to therapy.
ぶっちゃけ距離感のバランスが取れてないと思うんだよね、君だって。
Yeah, she has a very strong relationship with herself. Is being on friendly terms with everyone a good thing?
そりゃいじめは問題だ。でも君らはうまくやりすぎなの。確かにそういうスキルも必要だ。そこは認めよう。
I would say we probably bought some of our acquaintances. I won't call them friends because they're not friends. They use us.
ただし、一度もぶつからないのもそれはそれで問題なの。そういうのは傷つけの経験とともに学ぶものなんだよ。
I'll agree with that. Sage advice just for drawing from your many years of life experience, huh?
あ
I was just praising you for great advice, clearly.
気持ちを伝えるときには正しい言葉を使いなさい。危うくぶっ飛ばすところだったよ。
Hey, I'm your student. You need to be nice. I'll work on it.
で、星名自身はどうなの？どういう心境の変化で入部することにしたわけ？
I was kind of forced to. I mean, not really, but kind of. Self-refinement, I guess.
自分磨き。
What
準
the
備
frick?
書きとかだから笑わせるなって
I can't with the teacher right now. I really can't. Like, she's talking like she's our age. Like, actually not our age, like younger than us. She talks like she plays Fortnite all day and knows all of the dances. You just seriously say OMG, WTF, BBQ aloud? You could use some self-refinement on your own to up your femininity, or else you'll be past your prime for any guy you want. Any guy to want you.
あ今期がなんだって
I wish we would just double down. If we're gonna say shit like that, don't try to hide it. Let's just say it to her face. I'll just say you'll miss out on this great anime that just came out on Prime Video. Screw Prime. We don't like Prime here, okay? We like Crunchyroll. Who else? Hulu's good. I like Hulu for watching anime. I know there's some other streaming services, like there's High Dive. I don't really care for High Dive too much. Who else is out there? We just don't like Prime, okay? We don't celebrate, we don't advertise Prime, except for the fact that we hate it, which is kind of advertising for it, but you ignore that fact, okay?
虹
You
色
didn't
モ
hear
ザイ
it.
クなら見ているからあげるなら他のアニメで頼む
I want to recommend you an anime. What would you recommend, Kanai? What would I recommend her? I don't know. We'll have to think about that one. Does she really need something that soothing in her life? I guess her job must be pretty hard. Let's recommend her Boku no Pico. Okay? We're going to recommend her something lighthearted, family-oriented. Yeah, something like that. Or that one with the cute redheaded vampire chick. Yeah, she just needs bodily fluids to sustain herself. Yep. I like how instead of blood, it's just bodily fluids, so it could be blood. Could be something else. Class is over now. I guess it's time to go to club. Speaking of, Ayachi-san's nowhere to be seen. Did she already leave for the classroom? Damn, that's fast.
おーい修二はもう帰るのか
I always want to say classroom. It's club room. I'm sorry. I apologize. Going home already? No, I'm going to my club. Get out of here, Hideki. I've got something to do today.
今日もなんか最近忙しそうだな
Hey, shouldn't you be happy for me? I got stuff going on in my life. No, it's not like I'm doing someone else's chores today.
お前が頼まれた仕事以外で忙しそうにするなんて
It is? Is it? Do I have dyslexia? I constantly do that when I'm reading this. I like mix around words, or sometimes I'll read from a line below that. Maybe I do. I like reading, but maybe I have dyslexia. I don't feel like I really mix up letters so much as words. Guess you're right. Maybe this is gonna be like therapy for me. This is gonna be me coming to terms with all the problems I have in my life just through these videos. Just through me interacting with Hideki, I'm gonna really find out a lot about myself. And Kanai. I'll probably find out a lot about myself through Kanai too. But I mean, I already knew I kind of like teacher characters. I mean, who doesn't love a little bit of authority in their life? Who doesn't want to... I'm not going to finish this. Dad does tell me that I come home too early a lot. Though I still think it's pretty weird how he always wants me to stay out all night.
二人ともおかえり
俺は帰るけど修二は用事があるんだってよ若菜ちゃんは
バイト頑張らないとね
若菜ちゃんも忙しそうだな
まあねでも星名は今日はどうしたの
Oh, well... What will they think if I tell them I joined Ayachi-san's club? I'm trying to get into her pants like most probably would assume. They would think I'm disgusting, and so I really don't want that, just the thought is scary. Well, joke's on them, she's not even wearing pants. I don't consider a skirt pants, so she's not wearing pants. It's scary, but nothing will change at this rate. This isn't just about the club, I need to change myself on a more fundamental level. Listen, can I have a quick moment with you two? I have something to tell you.
俺は別に構わないけど
ちょっとぐらいなら問題ないけどどうしたの珍しい
I like how he has to interrupt the conversation to tell them that he wants to engage in a deeper conversation. Like, just tell them you're already talking to them.
なんか不気味で気持ち悪いぞお前
Oh, just shut up and come here for a moment. You guys are already here. You're right in front of me. Maybe we're ushering them to the hallway.
はあ オカルト研究部に入部した。
Now more people can hear about this. They can hear about it from the classroom and the hallway. Why would you go out of the classroom? Don't yell, dude.
悪い。いやでもそれってマジで。
Yes, I'm serious.
入部っていつ？
Yesterday.
でもおかけについて知ったのってついこの前でしょ？なんという電光石火の早技。
Now everyone's gonna assume we're simping. Because we just found out about the club. We just started, talking to a certain girl. And now we're just joining the club.
部室では綾地さんと二人っきりなんだよな。どんな感じ？彼女どんな感じ？
Wilder than anything you could have imagined. I don't know, man. I just joined yesterday, so I'm not really used to it yet. It's still kind of awkward, It was awkward before we joined the club.
ああ、そっか。そりゃそうだな。
いやはや本当に驚いた。まさか星名がね。
へえ、ほう。
Ah, Hideki, you're great. Can I bookmark this? Because I think it's great. It's wonderful. There you go. It's bookmarked. I should have bookmarked a lot of these lines so far. What's with that look? Are they really gonna think I'm gross like I feared?
意外だ。入部しちゃうとは。というか、それってまさかのもしかして。
It's not what you're thinking unless you're thinking of something happening in the library.
あやちさんのこと本気で好きなの？
No, we're going after Toko. Who doesn't appear hardly ever.
というか星名は分かってないね。そこはもう少し取るべき態度ってものがあるでしょ。
You know what, Wakana? I'll do your route first. I'll romance you. I'll make you love me more than your part-time job and your guitar. How do you like that?
カイド、見本。
違うよ。何をそんなバカなことを。そういう変なこと言うのやめろよな。
Oh my gosh, this freaking tsundere. Get out of here, Hideki.
これだよ星名。
Why aren't the two of you close? Please tell me if we don't get together with her that he does. I need more stories like that. I love stories where the best friend ends up getting with like somebody else when you don't take a certain girl. Like if it's canon that he likes her, and if we don't pursue her that he does. I think that would be wonderful. I would love that story to take that direction. And you know what they don't do most of the time? They don't do that. It's sad.
こらこらスルーしたらかわいそうでしょ。せっかくカイドウが体を張ってくれてるのに。
Like, have you guys ever seen a show where there's two romances going on at the same time? Like this, the friend or the main character will have a friend that like gets together with somebody else, and you enjoy watching that romance unfold just as much as you do the main one. And in some cases, I've actually seen ones where the secondary romance is better than the main one. I think Business Proposal, was it Business Proposal? I think it's like a Korean drama. That was a good example. I actually liked the side romance better than the main character. I think, the main character was good. I enjoyed watching that one, but the side one was interesting as well. So they'd kind of go back and forth between these two, trying to find love with these other guys. And I'm like, I enjoyed that a lot. They need that more in stories. Japanese need to copy the Koreans a little bit in that sense.
俺的にはスルーもありかな。
I need you to take your simping and leave. I need you to just evacuate outside of that window to the right here. Don't blush at me. Yeah, that's no. Oh, thank you, Wakana. I wanted to say something. I was holding back, and you perfectly encapsulated how I felt.
それはそれとして、綾地さん目当てじゃないならなんで？
Well, reasons. Something wrong with that.
ダメじゃないけど、いろいろと驚いてる。そもそもお前がこんな風にプライベートなことを報告するとか初めてだぞ。
That's because we're a bland main character. We don't have enough personality.
大抵の場合は何も言わなくて、知った時にこっちが指摘したら、聞かれなかったからとかしれっと言うくせに。
I try to be nice to the main characters sometimes. I try to defend them. I try to give them, the benefit of the doubt. But I'm just gonna call them out on their shit. Like, I really needed to do that more. Like, hey, the main character's, being a wimp. He's not being manly enough, or he's not just outright saying something he should. I'm just gonna call him out. I do that last one, I think, enough. I do call out characters for not just being upfront, because I hate the trope of like, hey, I'm not gonna say anything about this right now because maybe I'm embarrassed or maybe they'll take it wrong. And then, you go through 5 chapters and look, they finally tell them things kind of get bad, and then they clear it up. They clear up the confusion pretty quick. They could have just done that in the start.
星名って結構ドライだよ。
Pretty dry.
他にもこっちが手伝おうかって言っても愛想笑いでいいよって言うだけだったろ。
Oh gosh, we're getting called out now. Fake ass smile.
友達がいがないというか、そもそも友達と呼べるのかさえ疑わしかったよ。ねえ。
Shut up. You two are really close. Gotta say though, they're saying a lot of stuff that rings true. I have no choice but to accept it.
でもそっか。今朝何やら話していたのはそこら辺が理由なんだ。
And I don't know if it's just in visual novels, maybe they don't have this happen too often, or maybe I just don't play the right ones. I would love it if we went down Wakana's route, okay? And Shuji, or excuse me, that's us, Hidaki also wanted to pursue her. Like, we kind of had to, like, fight for that. I feel like that happens in the sense that, like, oh, the classroom likes this girl, and we end up getting with her. There's not really much of a challenge to us liking some of these characters. I would like it if it was more of us competing. Not necessarily because, that needs to happen every time, but I wouldn't mind if there was kind of a rival in love occasionally for certain characters. Like clearly these two are really close, and so if we tried to get in there and tried to, become close to Wakana and try to, like, push Hideki out, I think that'd be cool if there was kind of this drama, I guess. It doesn't need to be us fighting, but maybe we're trying to work through the fact that both of us like a girl. I wouldn't mind seeing something like that. Yeah, that's right.
で、私たちには正直に打ち明けるけど、他の人には内緒ってことでいいの？
Doesn't really matter, but I'd like to you to keep it to yourselves if you can.
野郎どもに知られたら面倒な騒ぎになりかねないからな。
Yeah, because all these guys just don't step up to the plate, or they're just weird.
というかいいな。俺も綾地さんと一緒に部活したいな。
I mean, I will say we have kind of a unique reason for being close to her.
カイドウの場合は下心が見え見えだから無理だね。星名が入部できたのは奇跡みたいなものじゃないの？
Yeah, right, it was a miracle.
お前顔赤いぞ。どうした？
Oh, I love so much that they had to do a flashback right there. That was great. Such good timing. Nothing? Well, anyways, that's how it is. I'll be busy with the club after school from now on.
若菜ちゃんはバイト、修二は部活。俺だけかなり暇だな。
Yeah, I guess you're just a loser. I don't know what to tell you.
まあ応援してあげようじゃないか。星名がこんなことするなんて珍しいことだ。
Wow, Wakana's a good friend. She's supportive. That's what I want from all the characters. I want them to be supportive. Like, hey, you got a girlfriend, or hey, you're joining a club. Like, good for you. Like, awesome. Be happy. That's how we should be towards people. Especially, I think that's something guys do. We don't try to put each other down. I think women do this more often. And, excuse me if I'm wrong, but just in my personal experience, I think women tend to put each other down more than other men do. Men are, and I'm talking about guys that are already friends or are already, like, on good terms. We're pretty supportive.
修二、そのコネを駆使して今度綾地さんも誘って遊びに行こうぜ。
Sure, if the opportunity arises. That would be fun.
話もまとまったところで、そろそろバイトに行かないと。じゃあね。
Johnny. I love when characters say that. We should invite Ayachi and then Hideki and Wakana and go to, karaoke. That would be fun. We could do that. That's a Japanese thing to do.
じゃあな。
And then we could go for, frick, I don't remember what they call it, but we could go for, like, Korean barbecue. They do something kind of similar, but not, I don't think that's what they call it. It's not Korean barbecue. They're grilling meat. We should go grill meat, because that's a great, group activity.
俺もバイトとか始めようかな。
Yeah, probably. I walk up to the club room door. Today's the first day I'm entering the room as a club member. I should probably still knock though, right? It's me, Hoshina. Can I come in?
はい、どうぞ。
Hi. A real ladies' man, isn't he?
こんにちは。適当に座ってくれていいですよ。
Oh, sure. Bring a chair from the corner of my room up to the table and sit down on it. Hey, when I'm in here, you can't be doing nothing to the tables, okay? I don't want to hear it in the library. I don't want to hear it in here. All alone with a cute girl. Neither of us know what to say. We're just awkwardly fidgeting in our seats. My life turned into a romantic comedy. I'm not tasting the usual rom-com sweetness, though. This is nothing but bitterness. We're in this club together from now on, so I should probably do something about this. But what?
星名くんも部員なんです。いちいち扉の前から声をかけなくてもいいですよ。
Okay, yeah, that's true in most cases, but last time we were in a room that, you know, supposedly should have been locked, bad things happened, okay? And you seem to be someone who doesn't take the necessary precautions for privacy, so I think it's a great idea that we knock. And I advocate for knocking all the time. You're going into a room where just one person is in there, and they may or may not be doing something, you knock, okay? Just knock. It's never wrong to knock. It's never wrong to announce your presence so that people have time to prepare. What if I walked in on you in the middle of a FAP session? Case in point. Hold your tongue, that was close, I almost blurted that out. Hey, I'll blurt it out all day, because you should be concerned.
そういう過剰な気遣いが続くと怒りますよ。
Hey, you shouldn't have given him a reason to need to knock. That we're at school. This is a safe space. And it's been made into a dirty place. Especially the library. I said the library's cursed. I named the first episode that. Because it's true. And it's forever cursed from now on. The dead-eyed look combined with her gentle voice is giving me the heebie-jeebies. Please stop smiling like that. Can you even get mad? I honestly can't picture it.
もちろんありますよ。今だってかなり怒ってます。
You being mad is kind of cute.
おこです。激おこです。
This is fake. This is a fake girl mad, like, oh, I'm so mad. You know, pouting her lips and looking all cute, like puffing her cheeks out. It's all fake. This isn't mad. This is just being cute. My god, how cute. That's what I'm saying! Thank you, Shuji. I didn't know it was possible to make being upset look so cute.
いいですか？過剰な気遣いはやめてください。
Okay. Anyhow, changing topics, there's a lot of waiting around in the club. What do you usually do during the slow times?
私は本を読んでます。そういう意味では、図書室がすぐそこにあるのは便利ですね。
Do you like to read books? You weren't reading last time you were in the library. That's how I feel about that. So you visit the library often. I see. I guess that's why she knew about the roundness of the desk corners. Makes sense.
星名くん、そういうことも考えなくていいですからね。
It's hard not to. What do you mean? Aren't you just imagining things? I gave her my best poker face.
嘘です。あの目は嘘の目です。図書室のオナニーのことを思い出して、私のことを変態だと思っている目です。
I don't care what your excuse is. We learned that she has urges, okay, as part of this contract thing she made. I don't care what your excuse is. I don't care if it's magical, mystical, fantastical. I don't care what it is. I will always shame you for that. Because it's funny. And you deserve it. Seems that once Ayachi-chan has one negative thought, the rest just flood in. That's just normal, isn't it? Right? That's normal to just have negative thoughts. It's kind of like how many times a week do you contemplate suicide? And they say just the normal amount. The normal amount is 0. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah, of course. Should I do? I feel like I'll only make her more depressed if I try to cheer her up. Boy, what now? A knock to save the day. Maybe they're here to consult with you or something. Pull yourself together.
はい、どうぞ。開いていますから。
Please be Toko. Please.
失礼します。
It's Gamer Girl. A girl I don't know slowly opens the door and pokes her head in. She sounds pretty nervous.
ここってオカルト研究部ですよね。綾地先輩がここにいるんですよね。
Yeah, this is the Occult Club, not the gaming club.
はい、綾地ねねは私ですが。
We don't play on our 3DSs or play Fortnite. Somebody know?
いえ、初対面のはずですよね。
I don't know. She's kind of cute too. She's got an interesting aesthetic going on. I like the idea of her having this really bright aesthetic, and then, you know, Nene having this really dark one. I think that's really nice when you have like a goth girl that's like friends with a girl that's the complete opposite, who's really like bright and happy. I think those are really cool combinations.
あ、はい。綾地先輩のことは噂で知ってただけで、初めましてです。
Oh yeah, Ayachi-chan is famous.
そうなんですか？
Huh? Were you not aware?
うわ、本当に可愛い人。どうかしましたか？いや、別に何でもないです。ちょっと見惚れてただけで。
Getting some lesbian vibes here.
そうですか。
Ayachi-san is dumbfounded by the girl's straightforward reply. I gotta say, this girl is got a pretty flashy look. That's what I was saying. It's really bright.
それよりも、ここがオカルト研究部の部室と知って訪ねてきたんですよね。
I feel like the uniforms are kind of different. I mean, how is she wearing pink? Is it one of those things where, like, hey, if you wear the uniform, you know, it doesn't matter what color, or maybe they just have options? Because her outfit's probably not up to dress code.
はい、噂を聞いてきたんです。ここに来れば、綾地先輩が相談に乗ってくれるんですよね。
That is
占い
something
じゃ
she
なく
does.
相談ですか？ダメですか？
She casts her eyes downward and quivers a little. After seeing her so depressed, my own chest is starting to tighten up. Ah, this pain is real. This girl seems to have a pretty serious concern.
いえ、困っていることがあって、私に力になれることでしたらお手伝いさせてもらいます。ありがとうございます。
Relieved, the girl gives a quick bow. The pain in my chest finally lets up.
それじゃあ、失礼しました。自分は稲葉めぐると言います。1年 D 組です。
You look like a Meguru. Absolutely.
改めまして、綾地ねねです。
I'm Hoshina Shuji. I'm in the same class as Ayachi-san and likewise a member of this club.
よろしくです、先輩方。ちなみに、星名先輩もおかけんってことは、一緒に話を聞くんですか？
Hey, if you could tell it to her, you could tell it to me. I guess.
はい、そうですね。もしかして男の人に聞かれたくない話。
Alright, this kind of thing will probably come up from time to time when helping girls. Should I leave the room?
いえ、大丈夫です。聞いててもらっても平気です。
Oh, yeah?
はい。
Oh, yeah?
それで、稲葉さんの悩み事は一体何ですか？
What do you need from our esteemed club?
綾地先輩にお願いがあるんです。自分を人気者にしてください。
Okay, here's what you gotta do. You gotta head to the library. Okay? And you need to bring a camcorder. That's all I'm gonna say. You need to bring some kind of device to record yourself. Those are the only two necessary things. My friend here, Nene, can explain the rest.
はい。
So to sum things up, when you entered this school, none of your friends from your last school came with you. And to make matters worse, you got sick right after school started and you were absent for about a week.
風がひどくて。そういえば今年は4月頃までインフルエンザが流行してましたね。
Yeah, my wife keeps trying to get me to get the flu shot, and I just generally don't get flu shots. Like, am I bad? Am I a bad person for not doing that? I just don't. I don't really get sick with the flu ever. Like, I get sick, but I mean, this year I found out a lot of shit. Like, I found out I have an autoimmune disease. I mean, I've mentioned this before. If you've watched it long enough, you probably have heard me talk about this shit. But I have celiac disease, right? That's an autoimmune thing. So if I have like gluten, which is in like wheat and rye and barley and even in oats to a degree, like oats are technically supposed to be gluten-free, but I don't eat those hardly anyways. It's an autoimmune thing, and so I get sick from that. Like, there's side effects and shit that happen with that, and it makes it really hard to record sometimes because I get side effects that just make it difficult. So I don't really care about the flu. That's the least of my concerns. I got other shit going on. And I just don't get it. And my wife's like, you should get it. You know, I'm gonna make sure our daughter gets it. I'm like, okay, fine. She can get it too. I don't care. I just don't want it. I don't see the point. I don't get the flu. Once you return to school, the friendships and groups had already been formed.
出遅れちゃいまして、だからちょっと人間関係で悩んでまして。
Having trouble making friends. Well, if you follow the advice, Nene, that Nene will be giving you, you'll make plenty of friends, okay? Sounds bad, but...
ぶしつけながら率直に言ってそんな風には見えませんね。
Right. And if you're flashy look, I wouldn't have thought you'd have trouble finding friends.
まず先に確認をさせてほしいんですが、孤立させられているということではな。あ、はい、そういう相談じゃないです。ちゃんと会話もありますし、おかけんのこともクラスの子から話を聞いて。でもなんか居場所がなくて、会話はあるんですけど、ちょっと浮いてると言いますか、うまく馴染めないと言いますか。
Everyone else will meet up on the weekend but not invite you, that kind of thing.
そう、そんな感じです。実は自分、もともと人付き合いが得意ではなくて、この学院に入った時にそのイメチェンみたいなことをしたんです。
I'm not good at socializing either. Don't worry about it. I'm the kind of person that makes a few friends and then I stick close to those few friends. I'm not good at like talking to new people. I mean I can talk to a lot of people, right? Like I can get along, whatever. I can be friendly. It's just a matter of like actually like becoming friends with a lot of people. I just don't vibe with a lot of people. So I just don't, you know? Went for a new look at our school.
そうです。髪型を変えて服装やアクセの研究のためにいろんな雑誌を読みふけって。
That's terrible. I see based on the internet those magazines promote an almost scary overuse of makeup. Compared to that, I would say Inaba-san's use of makeup is actually milder. I actually think it's just right. Yeah, I think as far as makeup, either do none or just do a little bit. I think like you can definitely overdo it, and when you overdo it, it just looks too fake.
はい。でもだからって今更やめると、それはそれでなんか嫌な感じじゃないですか。
Yeah, it seems like something you can't go back on. Yeah, that's the problem. Once you start wearing too much makeup, you take it off, and it's like you're a whole new person, and not in a good way. It's not hot in those clothes, though.
おしゃれは我慢。基本との戦いだって本に書いてありましたから。自分基本は寒がりですから、もう少ししたらこれでちょうどよくなります。
Well, it's fine if you're not overdoing it. And girls don't have it easy. Oh, I absolutely agree. I think girls have it hard. I mean, it's hard being a guy too. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I think it's hard for both genders, but I would imagine being a girl is quite difficult.
どうやったら綾木先輩みたいな人気者になれますか？
So, anyways, about the library.
私みたいですか？
I mean, she's popular and people don't even know about the library. Imagine if they did know about the library.
そう言われても、私は人気者なんかじゃないですよ。だって私、友達いませんから。
You know how you can like stain a table and like change the color of it? Well, our tables in the library weren't stained before. That's a new thing. I don't know how old you people can say that.
そう言われても事実なので。
Aren't you always talking with friends?
確かに話しかけられるので返事はしています。
Damn, that's cool. Girls in our class would cry if they heard this.
だっていつも勉強の話ぐらいしかしていませんよ。
Well, I guess I have no room to talk. Kaido and Karia pointed out the same thing about me. Now that I think about it, she may often talk with everyone from our class, but it's only everyone from our class. She has no one in particular she likes to chat with, and you never see her actively approach anyone. And to be honest, she seems more idolized than loved. Our classmates are mostly keeping their distance, acting as if she's out of their reach. A big part of her popularity is probably how she treats everyone equally instead of doting on a select few.
あやち先輩は自分のグループというか派閥みたいなものは作ったりしないんですか？
I think it's nice to have like close friends and people you associate with more than everybody else. But don't make a clique. The cliques are bad because that means you're like hostile towards everyone else, or like you gossip about other people. It's like, don't do that.
そういうことにはあまり興味が。どちらかといえば支持を優先したいので、この部活ですとか。
Really, I'm just hearing that she likes to kind of keep to herself. She's friendly with everybody, but she likes being, you know, her own person, doing her own thing. Nothing wrong with that.
おー、なんかかっこいい。私より星野くんの方がアドバイスできるんじゃないですか？
No, don't listen to his advice. He just literally does things for people.
そうなんですか？ちょっと暗そうな先輩だし、友達が多いようには見えませんけど。
Hey, just because it's the truth, that hurts, okay? And I'll have you know we have two good friends that we talk to who actually kind of care about us, even though they think that we, for some reason, don't care about them. What an honest girl you are. Try saying that again, punk.
ごめんなさい。そういうつもりじゃなかったんですけど、驚いたらつい口が滑っちゃって。
Hey,
だって面に正気を感じないので。
just because we're a little depressed doesn't mean you have to make fun of us. An awfully backhanded apology. Reminded the proverb, kindness creates friends, so the truth creates enemies. Guess the only classmates you could call my friends are Kaido and Karia, the only ones I really like talking to.
でもよく頼られているじゃないですか。
No, they depend on us for favors. Wouldn't really say that.
そうなんですか？
They don't want me to support them. They want me to make their places, want me to take their places entirely. She definitely shouldn't go with my approach.
となるとアドバイスは難しそうですね。やっぱりそうですよね。
You know, I just noticed the music in the background. This makes me think like drinking a margarita on a beach. Yeah, you guys see it too? It's kind of like a relaxed, kind of beachy song.
でも
Okay, the
一緒に
flute
考
part
える
maybe a
ことは
little
でき
bit
ま
not
す。
beachy, but
少し時間をくれませんか？
right, we may not be able to reinvent your persona again, but I'm sure there's something we could do, like giving you advice on how to present yourself.
いいんですか？こんな面倒なお願いを。
I don't know. I don't think being popular with everyone's a great thing. Like, get along with everyone. Don't be a dick. But like, you don't need to be super close with everybody. You don't need everyone to like idolize you.
はい、もちろんです。
Might take a bit of time though.
よろしくお願いします。
Well, good. We didn't tell her to do the library thing. I kind of was mentioning that, but that's making you popular in a different sense. Yeah, you don't need to be popular like that. We have to make her popular, huh? This is gonna be tough. I know we decided to spend a while thinking about this, but where do we even start? Have you got any other quests this difficult?
そうですね。私では解決できないような依頼もいくつかありましたね。
Yeah, I mean, you can't solve everybody's problems, and you especially should help them solve it themselves. How'd you handle them?
できる限りのことはしましたよ。アドバイス的なことはもちろん、カリアさんの時のような仲立ちも。でもほとんど力にはなれなくて、今回も難しそうですね。
Yeah, I've never tried to do so myself. More like I purposely avoided doing so. That's the other thing that sucks about being popular is that you have a lot of attention on you, and you have to like have this kind of attitude or this mindset, this persona, I guess, that kind of emanates what people expect of you. Kind of like idols. I feel like idols are always expected to be a certain way. They're always expected to smile while they're dancing, and they need to be really friendly and loved by everybody. Like, those are probably a good example of being popular, right? And it's like, that's exhausting. Because the reality is most people aren't like somebody who works at Chick-fil-A. They're not always happy and willing to help you with every little problem. They have problems of their own. They have things they struggle with, and they have a life outside of work, or, you know, being an idol, or just being someone who's popular at school, right? People have lives outside of that. In reality, nobody's perfect. Nobody is always smiling at everything they do and being happy. I mean, they have times when they're sad, or times when maybe they're a little bit frustrated and they got things going on in their life. You know, you need to allow them some grace as a human being, because human beings just, they get stressed out. That's a normal thing. Or you just have other things you want to do. You don't want to be bothered all the time just because you're popular. We ought to at least try to think of something, though. Give it my best effort.
よろしくお願いします。では、今日はそろそろ部活を終わりましょうか。
Sure, we can call it a day. It's getting dark out.
ところで星名くん、今日これから時間はありますか？
I am now. What do you got going on? I guess so long as we're not out all night. No, I want to be out all night. You know what I mean?
では少し付き合ってくれませんか？
Okay.
一緒に来てほしいところがあるんです。
You don't even need to finish the rest of that. I was already saying yes. I don't mind. Where to? How did I know? Wow.
いらっしゃいませ。
What the? You work here?
こんばんは。
Of course, we're just recreating Cafe Stella, except this came before it. So this is like the prequel.
あやちさん、いらっしゃい。
Garia.
あれ、星名？何してるの？もしや部活の帰りに早速デート？
Hey, you know, I'm a man of many women. You're right about us being back on our way from club, but this is not a date. Anyways, this is where you have your part-time job.
そうだよ。星名の方こそこのお店のことを知ってたんだ。
Yeah, thanks to Ayachi-chan.
知り合いには知られたくなかったんだけどね。このお店店員は制服着用だから恥ずかしくて。
Wow, another thing they have in common with Cafe Stella, all the girls found their uniforms embarrassing.
そうだったんですか。ごめんなさい。カリアさんのことを考えずに。
So when we have all these cafes, when are they actually gonna wear cat ears? Like, why isn't this like a cat-made cafe? Like, we're wasting time here, okay, guys? Why are we not doing this?
いや、いいって。知られちゃ困るほどのものじゃないから。でも、言いふらしたら慈悲はない。
Ah, shit. She's already threatening us. Keep that in mind, I
な
guess.
らよし。さて、じゃあまあ改めて。いらっしゃいませ、お客様。ご注文はお決まりでしょうか？
No, I just got here. You didn't even give me a menu yet. This polite waitress stick of yours is so different, especially with your frilly uniform. Wowie, you're so cute.
ご注文はグーパンですね。かしこまり。
Yeah, why are we saying that? I complimented you. No, you were cringe and that was gross.
冷やかしにも慈悲はない。
I thought you were supposed to compliment a girl's clothes. There's a time and a place. I'll go with the house blend.
ブレンドですね。かしこまりました。
Uh-oh, we have a choice. Is this our first choice we've had? I think so. Ah, frick. I don't know. Well, we're gonna save. That's for sure. We save. Frick. Do I still have the guide up? I don't know. What order am I supposed to be doing these in? Is there a particular order? Am I supposed to, Oh, so Wakana's End is available after finishing one. Oh, so Wakana's kind of like a late game thing. Am I supposed to do Ayachi first? I'm just gonna say sincerely compliment her again, and I'll go back and fix this. If I don't know what order I should do. You guys can tell me what order should I do. I just want the order that I don't really care because I'm gonna do them all. So whatever order sounds good. I have to say the uniform really does look on you, good on you. I'm not kidding.
それに関しては、まあどうもありがとう。
Okay, we're in, boys. We're in. We didn't get yelled at.
お客様はいかがなさいますか？
I gotta say, I mean, I haven't really gotten to see enough of all the characters yet. The heroine-wise, of dateable characters. I like them all so far, though. They're nice.
アールグレイをお願いします。
Going with the black tea. Wow, this is exactly like last time we
かし
had
こまり
this.
ました。オーナー、ブレンドとアールグレイのオーダー入りました。おう、今行く。
Then now.
なんだ、ネネと星野くんじゃないか。
No.
二人はデートかな。
No, unfortunately, no. It's got her way back from the club. Ayachi-san wanted to stop by for something.
そうか。まず先にオーダーを片付けてしまおう。よろしくお願いします。あと、奥の掃除を頼めるかな。今日は客も少ないし、もう閉めるよ。はい、わかりました。それではお客様、ごゆっくりどうぞ。
Okay, very different from usual. Karia heads to the back of the shop as ordered. That's only the three of us left in the room.
で、ねえねえ。今日ここに訪れた理由は。はい、星名くんもおかけに入部して協力してくれるそうなので、見てもらっておいた方がいいかと思ったり。
Uh-oh, do we get to see her in the uniform?
まあ、気は進まないんですけどね。
And why aren't you in uniform?
そうだな。二人で行動することになったのなら、あらかじめ見てもらっていた方がいいだろうな。
What are you talking about?
ここに付き合ってもらった理由です。今朝の星名くんの質問に答えようと思いまして。
We get to see her in the lewd uniform. The question I asked you about how you retrieve heart fragments.
はい。どうやって回収させてもらうか、その目で確認をしてもらおうと思ってここに。
She's gonna change in that uniform and then shoot us with her gun. Does that mean you're gonna retrieve some heart fragments from Karia?
今日が給料日だからね。タイミング的には申し分ない。
Is that why you're closing the cafe?
他のものに見られると厄介だから。
This really is just like cafe style. Like, we're gonna have to retrieve it with a weapon. Instead of a scythe, it's apparently a gun. After bringing our orders to our table, someone goes and brings in the store sign from outside. It's a matter where the heart fragment collection takes place. はい。場所はあまり関係ありません。ただ、人目が多いと困ると言いますか。Yeah? Does it involve a really conspicuous technique or something? Yeah? Well, I'll see you soon enough. I'll just drink my coffee and wait. Yeah? So I only need to watch. Yeah. はい。星名くんに何かをしてもらう必要はありません。ただ、カリアさんだけでなく、 That's the bottle from before.
心のかけらはこの瓶に回収されますから、それを自分の目で確認しておいてください。
Ah, got it. I only need to watch. Yeah, I'm still getting pretty nervous. My heart is starting to race.
さて、店は閉めたし、あとは給与の準備だな。今月は確か出勤が12日だから、ネネも準備を始めた方がいいんじゃないのか？それは分かってますが。
Dang, I should have waited to say that. Why aren't you in uniform? Because now she really needs to be in the uniform. Previously calm, Ayachi-san is starting to get really nervous. What's wrong?
星名くんにも見てもらうというのは、ネネ自身が決めたことだろ？それはそうなんですが。
Just do it,
そもそ
Nene.
もあんな服装でなければこんなに悩むことはないんですよ。
Yeah, we know about the outfit. We've seen it a few times. We saw it in the intro video. We see it on the title screen.
今さらそれを言っても仕方ないだろう。
Just do it. Do it for the vine. What outfit? Do you really need to change? I'll step outside while you do it then.
いいや、その必要はないんだ、星名くん。ほら、ねえね。
Yeah, I like how Nanao has no problem with it whatsoever. You know, doesn't really understand humans too much. But for humans, that's a little bit embarrassing.
回収するんだろ？わかりましたよ。もう。
Aichi-san sighs in resignation. Then she embarrassedly shoots some glances my way. Why? I really hope that they give her like a magical girl transformation for this. I think that's what they need to do. I would love a magical girl transformation. It'd be great. Do a little video. Do it in that anime style that they did for the other opening. I really like that. Aichi-san gives me one last nervous glance and then closes her eyes, which is followed by this light again. Sparkling specks of light surround Ayachi-san, much like Soma-san during her transformation. And then... Yes, they're doing it! They did the thing! Yes, I'm so happy. They did the anime style. I mean, that was really short. But wow. You can see her boobs. This game's great. Have I told you guys? This is like 10 out of 10. This is probably my favorite game I've ever played. Has boobs. It's great. She's sporting a very characteristic pointy hat and long flowing cloak. I like how it's very witch-like, except for whatever the hell is going on down here. It's literally a bunch of, like, straps for whatever reason. Looks just like a witch. Yeah. You know, they normally have a cloak that actually covers their body, but yeah. Why does she have a collar around her neck, too? Kinky. Realize I can't take my eyes off of her. Yeah, I don't blame you. I could see why. That's pretty sexy. She's practically naked. I honestly don't know where to look. It doesn't change how much I'm leering at her. Her boobs could pop out with one wrong movement, and like those belts have got to chafe, right? Yeah, this is like those outfits in RPGs where it's like a bikini chainmail. This is the equivalent.
何も言わないでください。この格好が痛いことは自分が一番知ってますから。
I think it's very fitting for someone who gets strong urges. I don't think that's the case. I wouldn't call it painfully bad, though. It does look painful to wear. It's not bad. You look really good in it. Yeah.
そんな言葉いらないです。こんな恥ずかしい格好が似合うとか微妙すぎて全然嬉しくありません。
I mean, I'm sure after transforming, you know, you could pull that cloak and close it. Sorry.
いえ、いいんです。いいんですよ。こんな格好をしなきゃいけない私が全て悪いんです。
I'm glad you realize. That's one sorry excuse for a laugh. I know you don't want to talk about this outfit much, but you said you have to use it. Why?
それは今からわかるよ。お疲れ様です。お疲れ様、ガリアさん。あれ？星名は残ってるのに、あやちさんはもう帰ったの？
Ah, it hides her. Wonderful. Oh, look. What is that? Is that supposed to be a cross down there, kind of right by her hip? I don't know. Ayachi-chan is standing right there in the most conspicuous outfit in the world. So why is Karia saying that? She can't see her.
帰ってないの？ああ、お手洗い？
Yeah, I guess. Clearly not joking or pretending not to notice her. So then, is this yet another form of magic? Ah, of course, the mystical power is how she retrieves fragments.
ところで、ああ、心得ているよ。はい、すみません、なんだかせかしてるみたいで。構わないさ。ガリアさんには請求する権利があるんだから。それに今日の分で欲しかったギターが買えるんだろ？そうなんです。ちゃんと準備している。はい、これ。今月の給与だ。ご苦労様。ありがとうございます。
Karia beams with a brilliant smile. Then something strange happens. The last bottle Ayachi-san gave me glows. The light is bright and warm as Karia's smile. You're reacting to Karia's happiness.
ちなみにカリアさん、今後はどうする？今後って言いますと？このバイトのことだよ。もうやめてしまうのかな？期間限定って話でしたよね。確かに最初はそういう話だったんだが、もしよければ残ってくれるとこちらとしてもありがたい。え、いいんですか？もちろん。カリアさんがいてくれると楽になることも多いからね。それ実は私も助かります。他にもいろいろ欲しかったりして、それにお店のバイト結構楽しいですから。
So if she gets happy about multiple things or gets like a lot of joy, do you get more heart fragments out of that? Is it a matter of like you can get a bigger heart fragment? Are they different sizes? Or is it just a matter of how many happy events happen so you can collect multiple? お言葉に甘えさせてもらってもいいですか？むしろこちらからお願いする。今後ともよろしく。よろしくお願いします。 I'm wondering if it would just be one, because it's like kind of one happy memory. Like this would all be one thing, right? Like, oh yeah, that time I got paid and I got a guitar, and then I got enough money for the guitar, and then I got, you know, an offer to work there, you know, on a more permanent basis. Ayachi-san stands positioned behind the two have been chatting away. She's holding something in her right hand. She's holding a gun. It's a plain silver lump of iron ill suited to Ayachi-san's small hand. A gun, that's a gun, isn't it? She points at Karya and she shoots her. She shot her. She actually shot her. I know, isn't that crazy? She, you know, she just pulled out this giant-looking revolver thing. I can only look on dumbfounded as Karya's body bends backwards. Oh, that's lovely. Meanwhile, white feathers flutter all around us. At least feathers are like the ones back then. Same spectacle that happened in the club is happening here again. Does that mean these feathers are heart fragments? They stare at the feathers in amazement. They quietly disappear. At the same time, the light the bottle is emitting fades. Oh, look, it was just empty, but now there's something in it.
それが心のかけらというわけだ。今回は嬉しい気持ちだったから、カリアさんから回収したのはわずかな量だがね。
Tomo-san explains things to me while tending to Karya, who has lost consciousness. What about Karya?
問題ない。今は少し意識を失っているが、数分で目を覚ますだろう。
It's relief, but man, that startled me. I mean, Ayachi-san just had a gun in her hand. I didn't know what to think when she shot Karya.
ごめんなさい。でもこれがかけらの回収方法なんです。
I know, and it's terrible.
肥大してしまった部分を打ち砕けたら、この瓶に余分なかけらが回収されます。
これが魔法だ。
It's magic. Feels pretty physical for magic. What about that outfit then?
違うんですよ。これは別に私の趣味じゃないです。と言いますか、あんまり見ないでください。
Maybe
本
she
当
gets
に
off.
恥ずかしいんですから。
She gets off at the thrill of someone seeing her. We already knew that from the library. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to stare.
私が説明しよう。その銃は特別なマグでね。その服装とセットになった魔女の清掃みたいなものだな。
We need more witches. Is there magical nature also why Karya couldn't see her?
まあ、簡単に言うと、魔法に関わらない人間には見えなくなるような効果がある。
Yep, but we know magic. We get
あくま
inherited
で
it.
相手に気づかれなくなるだけで、声は聞こえるし、体に触れられたりして、意識を集中されると気づかれることもあるがね。
Why is it that I can see her? Because my attention was on her from the start.
いや、魔法を持っているからだろう。魔女同士もお互いを認識できる。
Oh, do I have to be a witch? Can I be a wizard?
なんとも微妙な効果です。完全に気づかれないようになるなら、こんなに恥ずかしい思いをしなくていいのに。
Someone then goes to explain how the tools of which get are random. Neither Aichi nor Soma had a say in it. I don't think it was so random. And Aichi-san really doesn't have it easy. Okay, I think I more or less get the picture now. I guess the bottom line is that I need to watch out when you shoot your gun and transform into that outfit.
はい。ですから、そういう時にも星名くんに協力してもらえると助かります。
Sure, yeah. Got it, just tell me whenever I need to do to help.
ありがとうございます。
By the way, how many students are you helping right now?
稲葉さんだけですね。
なんだ、新しい依頼人がいるのか？
ええ、ここに来る直前に相談を受けたんです。クラスの人気者になる方法を教えてほしいという相談で。
So if she just needs the heart fragments back and we absorb them, can she just shoot us? Like, is she gonna have a point where she shoots us and reclaims them?
人気者？それはまた面倒な依頼だな。
そうなんですよね。
特に相談相手がネネじゃな。友達なんていないんだから。
Oh wow, okay.
七尾、うるさいです。
で、星名くんの方はどうなのかな？
I'm of no help either. I don't have many friends. I mean, I've been avoiding getting close to anyone up until now.
まあ、星名くんは星名くんで特別な事情があるからな。
What about you? Do you know how to become popular? Or at least liked? No.
喧嘩に強ければ自然とその縄張りのボスになれるんじゃないか？
Yeah, that's... No, we should never have asked her.
七尾に聞いても無駄ですよ。七尾は猫なんですから。
She's a cat. But her...
ネネの言う通りだよ。私には人の気持ちがわからない。人になれると言っても、それはあくまで姿形の問題でね。内面は全くの別問題なんだ。 アルプが魔女から無理やり魔力を集める理由もそこにある。
You're not interested in the magical energy but the emotions themselves.
その通り。我々アルプは魔力を通じて人の気持ちを知り、外だけでなく内も人を目指しているということだよ。
So if she doesn't have a route, I could show you a lot of human emotion. Oh yeah?
というわけで、人になりきれていない私には君ら以上に荷が重い内容だ。とてもじゃないが力にはなれそうにない。悪いね。
Oh yeah? Oh no. It's alright, I'll think of something myself.
明確な答えのある問題ならやりやすいんですけど。
それはともかく、ねね、元の姿に戻った方がいいんじゃないか？
見ないでください。
Why? What happens when you transform back?
いやー、びっくりしたね。急に倒れるだなんて。貧血かな。
Yeah, sure, you stood up too quickly, even though you were standing that whole time. It was just pent-up exhaustion.
自分ではそんなことないと思ってたんだけどね。お灸。
Yeah, something like that. Sounds possible. So you're right now, really.
平気平気。ちょっと寝たらすっきり。
That's good to hear.
あやちさんもごめんね。びっくりさせちゃったね。いえ、カリアさんが無事ならそれでいいんです。じゃあ、私んちはこっちだから。
Oh, want me to see you home?
平気平気。それに星名の家ってこっちじゃないでしょ。これ以上遅くなる前に帰りなって。というかむしろ、あやちさんを送った方がいいって男なんだからさ。
We are a guy. We should do it.
私のことなら大丈夫ですから。だから私も平気だってば。ということで、二人ともまた明日学院でね。じゃあバイバイ。
Bye bye. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow then, Wakuna. Ah, and there she goes. Looks like she's doing just fine, like she said. Seeing how much energy she has, there's no sign of any after effects. I shouldn't have to worry about her. Ayachi-san and I stand together there as we watch her disappear. You feel bad about it.
少し。いくら問題がないとはいえ、撃って意識を奪ったのは私ですから。
Eh, it can't be helped. Sometimes we have to shoot our friends. I guess it's not like you can tell her and apologize. But there are no after effects, and she was as lively as can be. It's better not to overthink this. I don't think it's worth worrying about. Let's just head home. It's pretty dark out, so I'll walk you to your place.
平気です。これぐらいの時間は慣れてますから。
Yeah, and you have a gun. You're okay.
それじゃあここで。また明日。
Huh? Oh, yeah. See you tomorrow. End up unable to say anything back and just watch her as she leaves. Tadaima.
Oh, Okairi!
Okairi. Sorry, I'm coming home late without contacting you. I'll prepare dinner right away.
それは別に構わないんだが、今日はどうした？
Club ran a little late today.
部活？お前が？どうした急に？
You know, reasons.
なんだ？好きな子でもできて同じ部活に入りたくなったか？
I like how everyone just assumes that.
けどお前、好きな子のそばにいたいがために同じ部活に入るとか、普通
Wrong. That's not why I joined.
そうなのか？まあ息子がストーカーじゃなくて安心したけど、それで何の部活に入っ
The Occult Club.
変な宗教にでもハマったか？
Yeah, but yeah. Basically, the stuff like fortune telling, listening to people's problems, helping them out. Nothing too strange.
ならいいんだけどね。しかし、人助けか。
I guess. Speaking of, do you know a way to become popular in your class?
お前、本当に大丈夫か？
It's not about me. Someone came to us wanting advice on that.
ああ、そうなのか。本当に友達が一人もいなくて悩んでたらどうしようって。
Everyone's just
父さんちょっ
assuming
と
we
ド
have
キドキ
no
だったぞ。
friends. You have any general advice for that?
そう言われてもな。会社なら仕事ができて面倒見が良ければなんとかなると思うが。ちなみに父さん、仕事もできるし面倒見もいいから人気者だぞ。
I see. Okay, of course.
なにその優しい目。そんな温かい目で見られたら父さん傷つくわ。
They're not giving you distance out of respect, Dad. They're avoiding you out of annoyance. I know I would be.
まあ何にしろ お前が自発的に動くなんて珍しいからな。
Will do. But seriously, how can we help Inaba-san? We'll have to throw in the towel at this rate.
サノバウィッチ。
Gosh, we still haven't even met. What do we have? Do we still have 2 girls we need to meet? I think so. Oh, Ohio.
おはよう。
Ohio. I exchanged morning greetings with my classmates and walk over to my seat. Well, I think we'll end it here. This was a good introduction to her magical state, her magical girl state, where she wears a lewd outfit that's kind of kinky and has a gun. Because, you know, what's kinkier than that? Anyways, kind of got to see how that works. So we kind of know how she collects the heart fragments and things like that. We got to meet Meguru, who's going to, of course, be another love interest. And we get to help her with her problems. We went from helping people with their problems to helping people with their problems. Just in a different way. Albeit this is a better one because it's not just me having to do it. Or, you know, Shuji. I'm self-inserting, okay? Anyways, good episode. I think a good place to stop. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Have a good one.